Thank you for popping into Duber's discussion. I'm Duber. Today I have the privilege of talking to Ridgway High School senior Gavin Kilpeck, a young man who is truly making a difference through his work with those with special needs. Gavin, I got to tell you, I've been looking forward to talking to you for quite a while. Gosh, I haven't seen you since football in 2024. And I'll tell you what, I've watched you grow into a pretty cool young man, my friend, because if you remember when we first met, it would have been 2018. I'm thinking you were maybe in 5th or 6th grade as a ball boy with the Elkers.
Yeah, that's probably the first time. I was still rocking the mullet back then.
Yes, yes. So here
look
you
a little different now.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you're a senior in high school, and I just really I really am just so thrilled to see the work you've done with, the bocce and with special needs kids, Gavin, and it just shows what kind of human you are, and just, I mean, you really do preach my be kind and do your best to make a difference. So we're going to get into a few things, but before we do that, how you doing? Are you counting the days till graduation?
I'm not trying to use my brain much at all at the end of senior year, so I'm not counting, but I definitely have the day that we graduate marked on the calendar, and I'm ready for that.
Okay, well, I wanted to talk about, you were involved with athletics, obviously, football, basketball. You did a year of wrestling, track. Some of your body parts didn't hold up quite, as much as you might have liked to. I remember with track, you kind of got injured there a little bit. But, Gavin, what did, having been a senior and played sports, what has that meant to you? What I know it's kind of a cliche that it makes people better people, whatever, but just taking a look at you participating in that, what's that kind of done for you, buddy?
Yeah, sports played a big part of my life early on, and I think the biggest thing that really brought me to like sports is the family it creates.
Yes.
Football, that's the one sport I stuck out all 4 years, and I'm still best friend with all my football teammates from past years, from when I was a freshman to senior, where I'm hanging out with the freshmen this year.
Mm-hmm.
The group of people that you get to be around and, get to know real well. And, they always have your back. So if you're ever in trouble, there's someone there to be there for you if you need them.
Yeah. There was something I was laughing. I was telling my little brother, maybe you remember this, but I remember being on the sideline when you were a freshman and sophomore, and we'd be somewhere, and I'd see you, and I'd look over at you, and I'd pick out the biggest kid on the other team and say, "Hey, Gavin, why 76 pointing and shaking his head at you?" Do you remember those days?
Yeah. I'd always look forward to that before the game because, I was nervous, and just having someone there to, crack a joke beforehand, and it even kind of got me a little more pumped up. Like, if he's coming at me, I'm going to take him on. So
yeah, that's funny. Hey, I really want to touch on, because I really have been impressed since bocce was brought to Ridgway, and just seeing the impact that's had. I know St. Mary's and Port Allegheny and the various schools now, and that's such a cool thing, because there's kind of that intertwine between yourself and maybe some kids that don't have quite the physical abilities you have. Tell me a little bit how you got involved with that, Gavin, and what that meant to you.
So, like I said before, I was big into sports, and like you mentioned, I had some trouble with my knee, and I ended up getting knee surgery, and then later on I re-hurt my knee the same way. So instead of wrestling again my junior year, I was just going to take a break and not do anything. And one of my friends, Mikey Stice, he was a pair up at the school.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled me aside and said, "Are you wrestling this year?" And I said, "No." He said, "Good, you can be on the bocce ball team." And at first I wasn't too sure. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that." And he kind of explained it, and I'm like, "I'll give it a try." And starting off, we didn't have anybody.
Yeah.
Like he was out trying to recruit, and I was the only one that was really willing to do it. So I had to go help recruit, and I got my buddy Aiden to do it.
Yep.
And he was down for it, and then we were short with people, so I went to my sister and asked her if her and her friend would do it so we could have a team.
Mm-hmm.
And they agreed, and I was nervous going into the first practice, but after that first practice, I made some of the best friends I'll have forever.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah.
It's deeper. It's like more of a, for me at least, it's more of a deep connection than the ones on the football team.
Sure.
Because you know that you're making a difference in their life, and that just really sparked me.
Yeah.
But then, so we got that going and started an inclusion club at the school to get the kids in the special needs classrooms more involved around the school. And then it went from having to recruit people and not being close to not having a team to the sign-up sheet.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, we filled a whole page.
Yeah.
And it didn't hold out with all those people, but we went from all fitting in a van to being able to take buses to games and watching two teams from Ridgway be able to go out and play, and that just gave more kids with special needs more opportunities, and it was really cool to see the program grow. Yeah, that has to be so cool too. Again, taking those bus rides, they're a little bit intimate. People get to know each other a little more. I'm going to run down the roster Vidge sent me from this past year, and we have freshman Sean Collins, Carlin Porter. We have sophomores, your sister Jillian, Eden Cobaugh, and we have juniors, Caden Brown, Noah Gardner, Aaron Rush, Bo Vigilone, a football player with you, Joseph Chaplin, Aaron Collins. Joseph's a senior. Aaron is a senior. He's my buddy from the old Elker sidelines. Nick Duffield, and of course Aiden Magnuson, yourself, and Robert Pruitt. And dude, that just must make you guys all beam, just to be able to have that bond, dude. Yeah, it's truly something special being a part of something like that. And bocce ball, it took me in deeper than just sports aspect of it and being part of that. Now I'm a paraeducator at the elementary school and helping those rooms, and I love every minute of it. Yeah, that's so awesome. I'll tell you what, your mom was an angel. Your mom, Kristen, because she would send me some pictures and it just brightened my day. And I do want to talk a little bit about the household there. You got your mom, you got Dad Wayne, you had older brother Jackson, Liam, who did quite a job on the hoop floor, and Jillian. What's life like at the house? Of course, Jackson away, I think, at the moment at school, but what's a day at the Kilpeck household like? It looks like everybody's pretty close-knit and got each other's back, or do you still got that brother rivalry thing going? It's crazy at the Kilpeck household, I won't lie. We definitely have each other's backs, and we're always there for each other no matter what. Yeah. But me, Jackson, and Liam, we do wrestle around quite a bit at the house. Mm-hmm. Every time Jackson comes home from college, me and him are wrestling. Yeah. Jackson likes to see if he still got it, but he's losing a little bit, I think. Yeah. I'm coming up on him, so. Yeah, it's just, again, that's so awesome to see, but. Also, Gavin, what are you looking at? I'll have some other seniors on from time to time, but, okay, we got through high school, and I know you really have that strong determination to help folks out. What are you looking to do as you move forward in life, buddy? So, after high school, I'm going to go to Slippery Rock, and I'm going to dual major in early childhood and special education. Mm-hmm. I'm a CDA student right now, and so I'm in the daycares too, and I like that, but my main focus and drive is special education. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to focus on, and hopefully I'll be able to become a special education teacher somewhere. And my ultimate goal is to continue to spread inclusion and, grow it and start incorporating those kids more into everyday lives at school and getting them involved in sports and stuff like that. And I think it'd be cool if wherever I end up, I can start a bocce ball team and coach it and let it take me from there.
Yeah, it's just so awesome. And you know me, I'm a mushy guy. Christ, I see a kitten and I cry sometimes. But there's some powerful emotional motivation in that, isn't there?
Yeah, I can't really describe it. And it was out of the blue. Up until junior year, if you asked me what I was going to do, I told you I was going to work at Steger Masonry and work in the family business and keep that growing. And then something happened junior year, and I really think it was bocce ball.
Yeah.
That really made the switch, and ever since that, I started getting more involved in Special Olympics and unified sports and the special education classrooms in the school, and I never looked back. I guess you could say I grabbed the bull by the horns and just rode with it, because I went from not having any plans to jumping full bore into the special education world, and it's something special. Yeah. For me, like I said, I'm 63 years old. I'm one of those old guys, and I hear it all the time from older people, older curmudgeons. These kids today, they do this, they do that. It's like, nah, dude, there's good kids out there, buddy, and they're all good at heart. It's just finding that finding that niche. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of good kids out there, and not everyone always sees it. No. I think my friend is the perfect example. He's not doing too hot in school, and he can't really focus and stay in class, so he's always wandering the halls and getting in trouble. But I know him on a more deep level, and he's got a really good work ethic, and he works hard, and he'll be just fine out of school. But school's not made for him. So you're right. Like, and there's a lot of kids like that. Yeah, sometimes it's just you're a little bit lost, and things might not be in a perfect world at home, and it's the things that some of us are blessed with that we hope to carry on with other people. I have to tell you, at one point during the winter, I won't get into the details, but you got a little bit of a connection with the gymnastics team. Did they try to recruit you for gymnastics? Yes. Okay. Multiple times. Multiple years. And they're trying to cut me deals, just saying, even if I just jump over the vault and just to get some scores. And that's another team that really took a big turn. Yep. I tell you, when Katie started that, it was like, okay, this is going to make strides. And I think that was in 2019. And there they were, competing at states, And even the meets I started going to freshman year, there was 4 girls, and every team was a blowout. This year as a senior, in just 4 years, we have a full team where they're also taking a bus. Yeah. And they were district champions, beat Altoona. Yep. I never thought I'd say that. And then going to states and losing by like 0.2 of a point or something like that to becoming bronze state champions. Seeing that turnaround was huge too. I mean, Ridgway sports took a little downfall, but I'm starting to see a little turnaround coming through. This freshman class is real talented. Yeah, and I thought, there was a couple tough years with football, and I give you credit for sticking it out, my friend, because
Man, some strides are made, and I really do look at the seniors, juniors next year, and a group of younger kids, and I think that program's building that back up, and there's that camaraderie, with you guys, and Gavin, you one of two seniors there. You were a big part of that. That's got to make you feel good, and do you feel optimistic like I do about the program?
Yeah, I think they got a good shot. I think they can make a deep run next year, and I tell my cousins all the time. I won't lie, I was one of the ones in the weight room that was lacking, just messing around, and I regret it a little bit. But I think they got a good shot. I'm the only one they got. I'm the only starting senior that they're losing.
Yeah.
And I mean, not any shame on me, but what I tell everyone was I was a tight end and a wing T.
Yeah.
I'm not that hard to replace.
Right.
But Mr. Heindel gives me credit all the time, and
that's cool.
At first I didn't think I realized it, the impact I had, and what Heindel always said is, a good high school team is senior led.
Yeah.
And like you said, going through a few rough seasons, I think we won 6 games sophomore, junior year. 4 freshman to sophomore. We went from 10 wins in my whole career to getting 5 this season and going 5-5.
Yeah.
Making the playoffs, and I mean, the Red Bank game didn't go how we wanted it to, but
sure. Hey, it's baby steps, my friend, and again, being a part of that. I just got to tell you again, and maybe somewhere I keep thinking back to me telling you that kid's pointing at you and looking at you. It just makes me chuckle, or seeing you, and I'll have some pictures during this when you were a ball boy. It's like, and you were just so friendly off the hop, buddy. You weren't shy. You were really cool, and maybe it was my coolness that beamed out of me. I don't know, but it was always a special bond there, and I'm thankful for that, man.
I always looked forward to seeing you Friday nights at the football games while I was ball boying, or getting ready to get told the scariest looking guys calling me out. But yeah, being a ball boy was special too. I think I might have ball boyed longer than I played football. Yeah,
well, it's funny because I was looking at old pictures, and I think my favorite football game was the 2019 district championship. We were getting beat, and then Dom got that fumble to start the second half, and I'm looking, and there's a picture. I think it's Robert Briggs and I think Keylofer, and they're kind of praying there before the game, and you're walking by, and it's like, damn, that kid had it together, and you just had this aura that night. So that was pretty cool. I do want to ask you, what kind of, do you do any interesting hobbies? It sounds like you're a busy guy. Is there anything that people might not know about you, or a hobby that you do, or do you just go with the flow, man?
I'm definitely a go with the flow type of guy. I've tried a little bit of everything. I mean, I was in theater club and did club and did the school play this year.
I saw a little of that act. That wasn't too bad. I don't know if you're Michael Bublé yet, but you're getting close.
Yeah. I mean, if you would have told me I was going to do the play senior year, last year, I would have told you no, I'm not. But I'll say that as an interesting hobby is, or I like to sing. I sing all the time, in the car, in the shower.
Yeah. Are you a country guy, or more of, my cool music? I don't know. I don't know if I would hear you ringing out Pink Floyd or The Who, but still, it is. Doesn't music make a difference in your life? Yeah,
I'm a big fan of music. I listen to music all the time, and I'm all different genres. I listen to anything,
Yeah,
but I'd
yeah.
say my top genre is definitely country music.
All right, I'm not going to hold that against you, but you know that I'm an old country guy. But remember, I'm an old man too, my friend. But I'm just so happy for you, buddy. I'm so happy that you kind of found your niche last year. And you got anything you want to ask me out of the norm?
How's life been?
This has been a rough year, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll kind of leave it at that. But you know what? I found it, Anna Duffield, I interviewed her a few days ago, and she got me crying. She asked me about, why do you go over and above? And it's just one of those deals where, damn, if you can make somebody smile a little bit or make them feel good, you know what? You've done what you can. And while I can't do the things maybe I could at one time, it's still, man, it's that whole be kind and do your best to make a difference. And if I could give you an award, you would get it, my friend, because that's who you are.
Yeah, those posts really inspire me to be kind, make a difference. And you really brought a symbol to the peace sign. That's
Yeah.
unique to Elk County. I'm always throwing out the peace sign, and if I'm being honest, that's the only pictures I'll smile in for my mom when she's taking pictures of me is the peace sign.
Yeah,
When she tells me it's going to Bob.
Oh, that dude, you made my day. I won't get mushy on that, but hey, man, it has been a pleasure catching up with you. Keep me posted on what's going on in your life, and Gavin, you're one of the good ones, my friend, and I know that you're going to help others along the way, and that just makes me proud to know you, my friend.
Yep. Thank you for having me on your show. I really appreciate it. It means a lot.
That'll wrap up this edition of Duber's Discussion. Join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for new interviews with folks from all around the world of sports and those that make us feel better. Until then, I'm Duber. And remember, be kind and do your best to make a difference.